Oh, we're live. Hello, people of YouTube land. This is Andy, aka Witchfire65, continuing my review of Marvel's The House of M. So, where did we get to? Yeah, we've established the premise as to what is going on, and we've gotten up to the point where Spider-Man was talking to Wolverine. Now, after that, the characters that have been reminded, who had had their real memories brought forth by Layla and Emma Frost, start talking about what they wanted to do, how they're going to do it, and Cyclops once again takes Cyclops puts himself forward to lead them because he knows how to lead a team and all that, and basically wait a minute, no wait, that is wrong. Yeah, no, just prior to that, before they're all back together, the Red Guard, the rest of the Red Guard show up, and this team consists of Rogue, Toad, Nightcrawler, Mystique, and Spider-Woman. Little tussle ensues, and Rogue accidentally absorbs Layla's power, and in doing that, so brings forth the memories of the remaining Red Guard. Okay, the Red Guard is essentially the sort of how should we say, the elite guard of the House of Magneto, who is the head of the House of M, who, and the House of M essentially rules the world. There we go. So anyway, and the Red Guard are stationed on S.H.I.E.L.D.'s helicarrier. And so, yeah. So, as I said, Rogue accidentally absorbs Layla's power, and she brings back the real memories of the remaining Red Guard that have come to capture Logan, who has a tracking chip in him. Well, if you read the book, it will become clear. So now with those extra members, they sort of discuss saying they can't believe what's going on, and they want to kill Magneto and all that, and his kids, and etc, etc. So they go to the helicarrier. Their signatures being blocked by Emma's psychic talent, as it were. It's the only way I could think of describing it. And they go on there. Let's say not the Red Guard. Their psychic signatures are not being blocked, but well, anyway, and the presence, whatever. I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna have to reread it again at some point. They get on there, and they're going. So they basically take control psychically of the entire helicarrier and head towards Genosha, where a summit is being held between the House of Magnus and Prince Namor, who is the Submariner, Victor Von Doom and the Latvian nation, Aurora Munro, who, again, if you know a lot about X-Men, will know that she's Storm, but she's also comes from Kenya, so they call her the Princess of Kenya. And a cat and a Creole and Creole Bassa. Oh, that's so. Well, yeah. And there's summit being held there between those nations and the House of Magnus. So on the way there, Scott Summers takes over as team leader. He basically gives them a big speech, and he basically says to them, no holding back, whatever boundaries you put on yourself, forget them. This is all or nothing. So they arrive there in 3 teams. One of the teams' mission, which basically consists of Emma Frost, Layla, and the Cloak, who rescued the human, mostly as many as the humans and Resistance and Logan earlier on in the story. So their mission is to seek out Charles Xavier on Genosha, where the House of Magnus is situated. So yeah, they seek out Xavier and find this memorial to him, and basically Emma breaks down thinking, oh no, that is it, Xavier's dead, there's nothing to do. And Cloak basically says, let me go and look first. He looks and he comes back up whereas he comes down there, Layla makes a quip and says, he's not going to drag up any bones, is he? So yeah, Cloak comes back up and said, he's not down there. He's not down there. There's no body, no coughing, nothing down there. So while all this is going on, there's a big fight. Whilst the big fight is going on, Stephen Strange, who is Doctor Strange, contacts Wanda mystically, try to work out what has happened. And we learn, because it was automatically assumed that Magneto had everything to do with it. Oh no, it was not Magneto at all. It was his son, Pietro, aka Quicksilver. And inadvertently, Layla brings forth Magneto's true memories, and he is not happy with Pietro at all. He basically goes off on him and kills him. This then leads to Wanda's final breakdown, where she loses control completely. She rages at her father, saying, you did this, all this in the name of mutants. You didn't care about my brother and sister and me. You always put us second, always caring about the mutants. But we're mutants, we're freaks. And she breaks down, and in a quiet voice, nothing loud, nothing dramatic, she says, no more mutants. Then a white light